Hello you guys, I'm gonna be doing a get ready for a date with me because I am going on a date tonight and I wanted to vlog my week and do another episode for the Happiness Diaries, but this week has just been crazy and I just don't like the little bit that I have filmed, and it just like it's kind of just all over the place. And so I decided to just do a sit down get ready with me instead and let you guys know about my week, but not actually do a vlog for this week. So I am gonna start, actually I think I'm gonna do my makeup a little different today. So I'm gonna start by putting on I'll start by putting on my cream products but not blending them, and then doing my eyeshadow and then blending to see if it'll just kind of, I don't know, sit better. So I have already primed my face with an Elemis primer, the e.l.f. Putty primer, and then I primed my eyelids. So I'm just gonna go now in with this e.l.f. primer that is so tacky and I just feel like it really grips on to the makeup. This week has been such an out of the ordinary week for me because I actually have 2 dates this week. So I went on one yesterday and then I'm going on one today, and it is with 2 different people, which I just feel like the Bachelorette at this point. I'm like, who's gonna get the rose? Am I gonna end up alone at the end of this? Like, just living my best Bachelorette life basically. It's just, I know there's nothing wrong with going on multiple dates with multiple people when you aren't like exclusive with someone, but I still feel kind of bad about it and a little bit like deceitful, like I'm lying to the other guys, even though they could be very well doing the exact same thing. So I am just trying to have fun with it, and you know, I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone, and that's partly why vlogging has just not been happening, because I think I've been needing to like save all my energy for these dates, and so I just don't have a lot of energy to be vlogging this week. And I obviously too don't want to vlog, like I wouldn't vlog on my dates or anything like that, so it's like that's just a whole block of time that I now am not going to be vlogging. And I don't even like to talk too much about this, just out of respect for the guys that I am going on these dates with. Yesterday's date was really fun. I had a surprisingly good time on it. We went to Topgolf, and I've never been to Topgolf. And yes, I did just straight up embarrass myself. Like, I was so bad. It's just so different from like mini golf, and like I'm just not used to holding and like I'm not used to having to hit a golf ball so far, and so I was just so weak, but it was still so fun, and I definitely started to improve by the end of it, so that was good. But I was just also like kind of mortified, just being like, gosh, like I really suck at this. Like, I don't know if you expected me to be just so bad. And it's hard too, because again, being visually impaired, there is an element where doing stuff like that is a little hard, you know, hitting the ball direct on and things like that. Although I can see it and I can see my putt, just the like coordination of it all is a little bit more challenging for me. And we didn't really talk about it, so I don't know if he was like, but he was so understanding, such a good sport. But I also feel like it's moments like that where it's like, oh, she really maybe does struggle to do certain things like beyond the normal average seeing person. I think this Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette I received in a BoxyCharm a while back. I just think it is such a great palette, such an easy eye look that I can do with it. Oh shoot, I was part of what? Okay, I forgot I wanted to put on a little bit of foundation. Gosh, see what I mean? Like, I am just out of sorts this week. Like, everything I'm doing just feels a little bit frazzled, which I'm really okay with because that's life, you know? It's not always picture perfect. It sometimes is a hot mess. And so I really am here to embrace that. But I feel like even this video is already just so all over the place. But I am just so excited about the date I'm going on today. Today I'm getting sushi, and so that should be really fun. And I'm just interested, yeah, to see how I feel at the end of it. I don't know. I don't know if I will start to like one guy more than the other, if I'll just keep going out, if things will fizzle out. Really, the possibilities are just endless at this point. So it is all just really exciting, and it's just such a part of my personal growth journey, is to really be putting myself out there. Like, I went 23 years of my life, I think, before I even went on an official date with someone. And then since then, I've just had so many ups and downs when it comes to dating, and I am someone who just has so much anxiety, or in the past has had so much anxiety around putting myself out there, and I've been really working on not being closed off. I've been really working on being, stepping out of my comfort zone, being vulnerable, being just really also figuring out what I want and actively seeking that out, as opposed to being more passive in the role of dating, and being like, well, the right guy will come at the right time and pursue me. And I feel like growing up Christian, I had such a weight on dating and on the idea of dating to marry and all of that. And so now just getting to the point where I'm really okay just having fun in this season of my life, where I get to experience new things with so many new people. I know this season won't last forever, and so not being too intense about it, not looking at every guy as but could he be my husband? Could I marry him? It's sometimes just not that serious. There is just a natural growth and a natural pace to building relationships. So it's obscene to think that a first I need to decide whether or not I can marry someone on a first date. And so just allowing more potential in things. Now I think we're ready to blend. So basically, we're just fun, we're flirty, we're having a good time, and we'll see what happens. But I am excited for this date tonight, and we are really just taking it one day at a time. I also am, wait, what is today? I think today is the 14th. I think today's the 14th of October. So we're almost out of Mercury retrograde, which is amazing. We are almost halfway through Sober October. And I will say, this week with my Sober October goals and everything that I've been doing, I do feel like I've been more at a 60% or 70% in achieving it. I haven't been going to the gym as often just because I've been so busy, and I just have kind of fallen out of the routine. I haven't, I've missed a couple days of writing poetry. I have been meditating. That's one thing that I feel like I still have done every single day. And it's really, I've gotten to a place where I can have goals and have intentions, and I actively pursue them. And I, every day am mindful as to what goals I can fit into my schedule and my routine. But also, I think I have found balance and understanding, it is okay to not be perfect at something. It doesn't, a lack of perfection does not always equal failure. And I know why I set these goals, and just the spiritual growth I've wanted to accomplish over this month, the making just better, healthier choices. And I do feel like I'm doing that. And even right now, stepping out of my comfort zone and going on multiple dates this week, that is something that a past version of me just would not have done. And so I am really just focusing on my successes, and I am feeling still very positive about this month. Doing so many things that normally would have given me so much anxiety and that I would have tried to avoid. I've been doing, even just being more direct with people and not sugarcoating things as much, knowing what I want and following that versus trying to people please and do what other people want. I really am just finding so much love for myself in the journey that I'm on, and accepting that it may even look different than I think it will, and just being open and mindful to the fact that I am on a path and I am headed in the right direction, even if I can't exactly make out where I'm even headed at this point in life, and feeling a little bit lost, a little confused. I did even start my grad school class on Monday, so now I am back in school, and that's been an adjustment. It's just a 1 credit hour class, so it's not a ton of work, but it is still just, you know, getting back into writing discussion boards and following due dates and having to be mindful of that, which is an adjustment in and of itself. So I've been, you know, just getting back into school mode, and I really just don't know if I'm gonna do school next semester or not. How are you guys doing? Like, I am genuinely curious about where all of you guys are at in life. I just feel like this is such a time for transition for so many people. And so definitely let me know, like, you know, feel free to do a check-in down in the comments. Let me know how you're doing, what your goals are, if you're achieving them. I also feel like I'm getting ready so early for this date, but that's because I'm hoping to be able to edit this video and get it up before I go, because I need something to do to keep my mind distracted from just wanting to vomit and freak out. Also, Halloween is right around the corner, and I'm so excited. I am dressing up this year, which I haven't done in so long. So I'm just really excited. I'm going to be Sandy from Grease because I already owned like leather pants, well, fake leather pants. So I was like, okay, I can actually throw together that costume so easy, and I'm just really excited about it. I'm going out with some friends for Halloween, but also for a friend's birthday. So it's just gonna be such a fun time. And if you guys are dressing up, I'm so curious as to what you guys are dressing up as. Last Halloween, I didn't really do much because we were still very much with COVID and everything. And I did dress up for work as a crayon, which was really fun, but I'm excited to like really go all out this year in a costume. And I'm really just trying to squeeze in as many fall activities between now and then. Hopefully, I think we're gonna go to a corn maze this weekend. I had like a haunted housewarming the other weekend, and I've been watching lots of Halloween movies, spooky movies. So I just love to be festive. I think it's so fun, and I feel like I'm actually doing a pretty good job this year, being intentional to like plan things and be on top of it. I do think I know what I'm gonna wear tonight, so that's good. I think I'm just gonna wear my black bodysuit, some jeans, a leather jacket, and some leopard shoes. So a nice in between of like still very casual, but also dressed up enough. I feel like I am the worst. I never know what to wear on dates, and I just wing it. Okay, so I think we have our finished look. So I'm going to set it with some setting spray, but hopefully it holds up because we're not going till 7, and it's probably like almost 3 o'clock. So not too long. I feel like it's not too bad. 4 hours, my makeup can definitely withstand that. We're just going overboard on setting spray because I always do that. I don't know why I use so much setting spray. I don't even know if it makes that big a difference, but I like can't live without it. And I'm actually almost out of, I have like 3 different ones that are all like at its absolute last few drops. So I need to get another one. Here we are, ready, glammed out. Thank you guys for getting ready with me for my date. I'm excited, I'm nervous, and I'm gonna go throw up now.